This is the Valley Today.
We're following breaking news on your Monday morning on a Moorhead home burglary, but there's also a major weather event just hours away.
Yeah, we want to head on over right away this morning to meteorologist Lisa Green with the very latest on what you can expect with this multi-First Alert Weather Day system.
Good morning. Yeah, this is going to be all week that we're dealing with this and maybe even beyond. Sorry to say, but it's going to be a tough one. It starts up later today, so we still have a little time this morning, but we already have headlines out there that we want to tell you about. This just updated. There's an ice storm warning for the Sisseton area, Roberts County, and into Marshall County in South Dakota here down toward Watertown. But now it looks like a winter storm warning has been issued for that area too, following the ice storm warning. There's a lot of headlines out there, and so that's covering up the coloring for that ice storm warning there too. So that's going to be a tough area to be in here over the next 12 hours or so. And then over in the James River Valley, we're under a winter storm warning starting at 6 p.m. So it's not until later tonight that snow starts to kick in, but leading up to that, we'll have some icing, some areas of freezing rain affecting not only that area, but throughout the valley. So this is something we're watching closely. Otherwise, for the snow, we're still under a winter storm watch for a significant portion of the valley in light blue. So lots of headlines. You've been seeing them scroll at the bottom of your screen, and that will continue through the day, keeping you up to date. And of course, we'll be right here too. So here's that low. It came onto shore yesterday, and now it's moving over that Intermountain West area, moving toward the Rockies here, and eventually that will eject into the plains. And once that happens, that's when we'll start to see that snow fill in. But leading up to that, we've got that moisture that is going to be kind of piling in, and that will lead to some freezing rain on the warm side of this. So far, just looking pretty quiet. We've got the clouds drifting in, and some areas, a lot of areas, in fact, seeing some clearer skies for the moment, but that will be changing. The real issue here for this morning is the wind. That's going to be pretty strong. Temperatures are pretty mild, too. We're at 25 in Fargo, 23 in Grand Forks, and we've got steady speeds in the teens out of the southeast, but gusts are into the 20s and 30s. So it's going to be quite breezy here for that morning drive, and that lasts all day long. Here's a look at our planner for today. Temperatures rising into those low 30s. We may even climb above freezing. But this all precedes what's coming our way, that potential for some freezing rain later tonight. May not be till the very late night hours, but I can't rule it out happening in that drive time this evening as well. We might start to see a little bit of light freezing drizzle in some of those spots. So that's kind of the start of things late tonight. Overnight and into tomorrow, we'll still have some of those ice issues here for your First Alert Weather Day on Tuesday, but that starts changing over to heavy snow. And it's around Tuesday evening, tomorrow evening, and overnight when I think we'll see some of our heaviest snowfall rates happening. That's when we'll get the bulk of the snow with this into Wednesday. And then again, Wednesday, some areas of heavy snow. And then we're dealing with the wind too. Wind will be strongest tomorrow night, right when we're getting hit by the snow, and into early Wednesday. So widespread, difficult travel on Wednesday. Thursday, it's more banding, more light to moderate snow going on, and we'll start to taper off the intensity of it Wednesday night and into Thursday. But this will still have some impacts, even beyond our First Alert Weather Days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, even into Friday and the weekend. We could still be seeing some snow showers. So I hope your snow blowers are ready to go. You're going to need them this week, especially in those areas where we're looking at getting the heaviest snowfall amounts. We're going to talk about that coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
Okay, start doing the stretches to get the arms ready for the shoveling and brushing and whatnot all.
Yeah, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. You want to make sure, of course, you're taking it seriously. Winter survival kit in your car, gassing up your vehicles, making sure you're ready to go for a big winter event.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Breaking news this Monday morning out of South Moorhead. Police arrested a man who broke into a house while the homeowner was still there. It happened just before 10 last night in the 1500 block of 2nd Avenue South.
The homeowner called 911 and told dispatchers that he had a gun in his home, but they told him to get out of the house instead. Officers then arrived and arrested the suspect, who was still inside. 25-year-old Hartavius Ayers is in the Clay County Jail on burglary charges. We're also working to get more information on what some viewers reported was a large police presence in North Fargo. It was going on around 10:45 last night near County Road 20 and I-29.
One viewer says he saw 20 to 30 police officers, but we're still waiting to hear from authorities just exactly what was going on with such a large police presence. The U.S. has a Lockerbie bomb suspect now in custody. Authorities say it's the man accused of building the explosive that blew up Pan Am Flight 103 in 1988, killing everyone on board.
That included 20-year-old Stephen Burrell of Fargo. 270 people were killed. Most were Americans, including 35 students from Syracuse University returning from a semester abroad.
We're working to learn more details on a situation in Wahpeton involving weapons.
Dispatch audio says an individual was being held at gunpoint yesterday and also suggested that a suspect is in custody. Wahpeton police are not releasing any other information right now about what prompted that incident. A Fargo man is facing prostitution, drug, and threat charges after police say an investigation found that he participated in arranging sex for money at least 10 times.
Aaron Evanson was arrested earlier this month in East Grand Forks. Police say the alleged prostitution acts were set up through a social media site called FetLife. Evanson is also charged for violent threats and harassment after police say texts were found on his phone that intended to inflict fear and harm. No one was hurt in a laundry room fire at a Fergus Falls nursing home. Firefighters responded to the Minnesota Veterans Home around 1:15 yesterday afternoon and found fire in a laundry room on the northeast side of that building.
Fire officials say the sprinkler system was able to contain that fire until their arrival. They say the fire started in a ceiling ventilation fan. A Fargo woman has been battling several health issues, and that can be daunting if you're going it alone.
But this woman has some serious backup. Valley News Team's Aaron Walling reports on how the community is coming together in her support.
50-year-old Angie Mueller's health battles started in 2010. It has developed to her dealing with Sjogren's syndrome, degenerated disc disease, fibromyalgia, and neuropathy, just to name a few.
A bad day, I don't really get out of bed.
Through this, she has lost her job, had to move in with her mother, and lives in constant pain.
There are plenty of times that I need help with anything on the daily, whether it's help getting dressed or putting a jacket on, even raising my arm to get a garage door open.
And she is facing mounting medical bills, but the community has come together to raise support for her.
It's nice to have everybody encouraging us and being there to get her through, especially this last couple of months with the COVID situation.
That's what we do. We take care of our own, and of course when she's in need, we will be there and we will do what we need to do for her.
The former radio DJ says she is grateful for the support despite the plethora of challenges she is facing.
I can't even express my gratitude and appreciation. It's just a wonderful feeling, and it actually just chokes me up so much I can't explain it.
In North Fargo, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
A Lend a Hand Up has been set up for Mueller. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story for more information. A cancer patient who's part of the Bison football broadcast is getting some key support while on the job. We have that heartwarming story coming right up.
But next, in just 2 minutes, we're checking back in with Lisa Green as she is tracking a major storm that will be hitting the valley soon.